Ready to go!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be making this video based on BLM's comments yesterday, which seem to have come from a rankings video that I did, although they have not referenced that because why give anyone credit? A little bit of back and forth that was on Instagram, and of course, Ryan Bowen's response. So let's take a look at some of the points from Ryan's video, and we will break those down as we go through.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, got another video for you to drop, and of course it's coming from the constant feed of Devin Larratt's YouTube channel, BLM. This one is focused on Brendan Lemon Mulvihill from Canada. He's kind of made some crazy statements today. I think he's been fueled by Devin.
So I'm not going to show you the first 7 minutes of Ryan's video because it is I will put the link in the comments section, so please, or in the video description, so please check it out. But here's where it gets interesting for me in particular.
Goodness, it makes me laugh. There's a key difference. If I call out someone, a lot of people, if they perceive that I'm skipping ranks, it's okay, because I put my money where my mouth is, and I say, I will pay for the chance to even face you. You don't even have to put money on the table back. I'll just pay for it. And the winner, you beat me, you get the money. You lose, I keep my money. Simple as that. I do that with every super match. BLM does this. Ready? Okay, so BLM posted on Instagram, and this is why Ryan Espy's is in the thumbnail. Ryan Espy, oh my goodness. Here's the post on Instagram, BLM. He's standing next to Matt Mast, looking pretty tough. He writes, Canada's true number 2 and number 3 right arm. Prove us wrong. Yeah. When I saw that, I literally choked. I literally was like, hang on, what the hell? Clearly, Devin's number 1. We know that. I think number 2 is, Matt Mast, probably. And number 3 could be number 2, depending on how they go. It's never, in a million years, BLM. No, it's just not. The number 3 is Ryan Espy. Every day of the week. And so Ryan Espy, of course, I saw him comment. You can see his comment here. He writes, happily, in answer to the prove us wrong. And my response to him was, did he forget you exist? And Espy writes back, no, he just has an irrational belief in himself. I was really genuinely like, man, what the hell, dude? You've just tried to skip past Ryan Espy, and you've told Ryan Espy he has to prove you wrong. Hang on, what the hell? It doesn't work like that, Brennan.
I have faced this my entire career with guys saying they want a shot at me, but yet very few of them come to where I am to get that shot. It's always, come to me. I challenge you, but come to my front door. That is not how you do a call out. We saw this recently on a much higher level with Hermes, who eventually did work it out, because Matt and Hermes are going to pull in June in Istanbul, and it worked out for both of them. But on a local level, prove me wrong when there are so many obstacles to doing that. First of all, you've offered nothing, maybe a small amount of money, but you want me to come to you when you won't face guys that are outside of your weight class, yet you are complaining that you should be considered number 3. You want all these guys that you don't want to pull. You really don't, Brendan. You don't. And you want us to come to you. And then we're in the midst of a lockdown in Ontario, so we lack the ability. So there has to be a path to resolution for all of this. but it doesn't involve me coming into dark territory over there to try to do it, because my spot is relatively secure. There have been opportunities for you and I to lock up. There have been, and there will be more. Will you take it? Ryan has a pretty good suggestion here.
You've got to go to Ryan Espy, put your money on the table for a chance to pull a man of that sort of caliber. He doesn't have to prove anything that he's above you. For goodness sake, we know he's above you. My goodness me. Ryan Espy is a multiple WAF, world super heavyweight medalist. I think he's got like 10 national titles. He has pins on Travis Bagent. He has pins on... who else has he got? He's got pins on Travis Bagent, Michael Todd. He's got pins on Mike Aiello. He's got pins on... Let me look it up. What is it? He's got some serious pins. Hang on. Give me... I did some research. I gotta find it. Okay. So seriously. Travis, Michael Todd, Mask, Mike Gould, Earl Wilson, Mike Aiello. I mean, the dude's way above Brendan Lemon, Melville Hill's reputation. Anyway.
Brendan, I'm not going to say a negative thing about you, other than you backed off of the challenge awfully quick and just said that you've been making improvements. We've all been making improvements, unless, of course, nobody has taken advantage of their COVID time and they've just been sitting on their ass not doing anything. That's not me, buddy. That's not me. In fact, I think a lot of people in Canada are going to be shocked at the level that I bring out of all of this.
It's really, I really found that one funny. Honestly, I found it super, super funny that was the case. So I kind of prodded Brandon a little bit. I was like, what did I responded with, you can see here, I wrote, yeah, that's funny. Espy would yawn his way through you, Brendan. And he responds with, I think you all would be surprised with my progress. I'm stronger than ever. I'm excited to test it out. Honestly, it's been long enough. Cool. I'm cool with that. And then I remind him, but usually you climb a ladder, not skip over an elite super like Espy without touching his hand and saying to him, prove me wrong. And I think there was one more response that I want to show you guys. He responds to that with, Ryan Bowen, to be honest, he is most definitely stronger of a man. Yes, Brandon, he is. But, what did he then write? But I mean arm wrestling as a whole. Okay. And then, see, I don't know. I don't think there's anything you can make up. You're just not strong enough to take on Ryan Espy. Full stop. And then he writes, I'll crack you first. Come find out. Try and make it happen. And that brings me to my conclusion that Brandon...
First, my conclusion. Brendan doesn't want to arm wrestle me. He's using this as a chance to try to get Bowen to get him a free trip to Dubai. But anyway.
Like I said, it all needs back to, I think, Devon's, I don't want to say false, I want to say Devon's spiced up, flavored declaration that he would bet against me. That is all to just try to bring Brendan back to the spotlight, to help his fellow countrymen and partner in crime, the young whippersnapper, ambitious whippersnapper. Devon's happy to change his pants, bring him up to the spotlight. But here's the thing, Brennan, I don't want to meet you in Dubai. I don't think I can get to Dubai. Australia's not going to let me get there. So I'm not going to play that game. You and I will pull at some point, I'm sure. It'll probably be in a casual setting, and it will probably just be me controlling you and holding you and bleeding you and squeezing you out. We'll get that done at some point. Here's what I will promote for you, Brendan. I'll give you some spotlight. As much as I personally can, I will follow your journey to this moment that I'm about to talk about, with everything I've got. You give me content, I'll talk about it, I'll push it, I'll promote it. I'll do everything I can to get as much attention on your match as possible. if you now back up what you've just said on Instagram. You think you're the number 3 in Canada, and you want Canada to prove you wrong, i.e. you want SB to prove you wrong. Okay, I want you to take my approach. I want you to put $500 minimum on the table to face Ryan Espy. If you beat him, you keep your money. If you lose to him, he takes your money. You do that, BLM, I will take my hat off to you. You win, I'll really take my hat off to you. But you're not going to win. But I'll take my hat off to you if you go down that path and you do that. Because that's how you climb a ladder in a respectful manner. None of this just self-declared, hey, I'm number 3, come prove me wrong, when you've got an elite like Ryan Espy, for goodness sake. Anyway, that's my take on it all, BLM. I'm glad you're back and motivated. Keep training, keep doing what you're doing. If we do meet, it'll be fun, I'm sure. And Devin, don't bet too much of your own money if it ever does happen.
Well, that's a good suggestion. Ryan, I like your suggestion. I like the fact that you're willing to help promote that match. And Brendan, jump in a car, buddy. Jump in a car. You get here, I don't even need any notice. You come here, I got a table set up in my garage. We can do it anytime you want, if it's really what you want. I don't believe it is. But the invitation is open, my friend. You let me know. You let me know when you're going to get here. We'll see you soon. Maybe.
Yes, that's a man!